Heather McDonald has got the juiciest scoop. When you're on the road, when you're on the go, Juicy Scoop is the show to know. She talks Hollywood tales, her real life Mr. Segment serial data and serial sister. You'll be addicted and addicted fast to the #1 tabloid real life podcast. Listen in, listen up. Woo woo. Heather McDonald, Juicy Scoop.
Hello and welcome to Juicy Scoop. Well, the week just keeps getting better because I have your favorite daddy. Blue-eyed, sparkling smile, former model, dedicated father and husband, funny man, star of Cover to Cover podcast.
Thank you very much.
Touring, headlining comedian. Instagram stories aficionado.
Thank you. Yeah.
Killing it in all categories. Welcome back to Juicy Scoop, Chris Franjola.
Excited to be here in the house, not Burbank. I love it.
I love that you come to the house. It makes my life nice too.
It's nice to come out here. Thank you for having me
lovely.
here. Let's get into it.
So much to get into it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I was at the MGM Grand this weekend.
Yes.
Where you've performed many times.
I performed at the Brad Garrett Comedy Club. Yeah, with my friend Brad Garrett.
Our show was after David Copperfield.
Yeah.
So they were nice enough to let us go to David Copperfield on Sunday night. And it's a show. You got to go. You just have to go. You have to see it.
David Copperfield, illusionist, magician, legend, Vegas legend.
It's called the David Copperfield Theater.
Yeah.
So I think, maybe there was a theater. Maybe they had something going on there before. I don't know how long he's been there, but I think, he designed the theater to create these illusions. And there are 3 amazing jaw-dropping moments. Anyway, we got to go backstage and meet him after, do a special illusion with a couple other special people. Very fun. So my Bravocon recap was on Tuesday's show with Brandon and Julie. I'll do more that has happened on the Friday Patreon that I saved specifically. But it was a super fun Vegas weekend.
Good.
Great meals.
How is Vegas? Still got it? Still out there? Still fun?
Drake was like, why are people saying that it's dead? It was so fucking crowded.
I thought the same thing when I was there a few weeks ago. I was like, it seems there's more crowded than ever. But I think on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I think or I don't know.
We were there from Thursday to, and they said Bravocon is not a big deal. Like the MGM Grand's like, what? What is it? So it wasn't like there were so many people, but there's just so many other things going on.
Yeah.
The F1 was coming this week. You walked down on the floor of the MGM and it was bustling. And
you went to a club.
We went to the Hakkasan Club, which was so freaking fun.
Now what is it, sparklers and all that? I saw
Chris,
sparklers.
You would have loved it.
Next time, I was very jealous when I saw the
Next time we do a show there, I will make sure you come, that you're performing with me, and that we get the experience.
Yeah.
Because also the DJ was great. Like played music, you would know every song. It was Kyle Cook from Summer House. He was very good.
Okay.
So it was just 2 hours of just fun. The show was over. I was happy. Yeah.
Good.
So it was all fun.
Now, who's hanging out in Hakkasan on it was Saturday night?
This was Friday night.
Is it like 21-year-old people or is it what goes on in a club
I didn't
in
really
Vegas?
see because I was looking down at the people.
I'm sure.
But
as you should be.
There was a mix of people. There were like the women from the Bravocon weekend that wanted to go see Kyle. And then there was mix of guys and girls and gays. Like, I don't know. Just happy people. Just happy, fun, cool. Everyone looked stylish.
I love it.
And it was fun. But you brought up something and I go save it for the show.
Okay. I wanted to bring up something I've been noticing lately. And I noticed that I was getting like Bravocon stuff in my feed for whatever reason. And annoying, whatever you want to call it. But there seems to be a tide of straight older men. There must be an agent or a manager, someone here in LA who is telling these guys to pivot towards like a Bravo love or a Real Housewives love in order to, I don't know, get a career resurgence or something. Like a Jerry O'Connell, Michael Rappaport. There's quite a few of them.
They kind of have been in the mix for a while.
I understand. Yes, but
now there's a ton. And listen, everyone can enjoy it, make their money, whatever. But yeah, it's a show about housewives. And it is becoming more and more men, I don't care what your sexuality is, commenting on women, their bodies, their looks, what they say, what they should do, if they're a good parent or not. And it just, it is our culture. Our culture is female women. And it's like, yeah, as someone who's been talking about it since the very first, you were the first Andy Cohen parody.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, God, way back on Chelsea Lately.
You did Andy Cohen when we did the second reunion of New Jersey.
I wasn't playing it. In my defense, I wasn't
just playing
Andy Cohen. Yeah.
The women that actually can relate to the women are not the ones being chosen to comment or by Bravo to do panels or do anything like that.
Right. I mean, if I have to see Jerry O'Connell jumping around one more time about, I don't know, somebody on Real Housewives of Who Gives a Shit. And I'm like, this is a straight man. I get it, but I find it to be a little annoying. It's a little annoying.
There's a little bit of like, can we have one thing?
Yeah.
Can we just have one thing that's ours, that we've cultivated for years, that people have been doing for a long time? The same time, it's fine. Everyone can do it, but maybe don't put those people at the top of the pyramid to talk about it. Because they're insensitive. They say awful things about single mothers and stuff like that. And it's like,
you
it's
remember,
so
you for many years, still going on actually to this day, anytime there was a female sideline reporter in the NFL or anything, how dare they get these women don't belong down there, blah, blah, blah. So now you guys need to start a whole campaign to get rid of Jerry O'Connell and Michael Rappaport from that world.
Here's the thing, I don't know a lot about sports. So if all of a sudden I was like ranting about the tail end quarterback, whatever.
Sure.
And how I think he needs to be traded to the Lakers or whatever.
Yeah. Got it.
With like a passion.
Right.
And like saying like, you know what, you suck, you're not good, and this coach, what people would be like, Heather, you don't know what the fuck you're talking. Like, what do you know about how hard it is to be a professional football player or whatever? Just like I think the best commentators on sports are people that have actually played them to some level.
Yeah.
I'm actually a housewife. I'm actually a mother.
Right.
I've actually been married. I actually have references of many people that have gone through divorce and raised kids in different stages of life.
Right.
But that's besides the point.
Okay.
So I love that you recognize that. And no, it probably won't go away. And probably if we let things go the way they're going, no women will be able to comment on Bravo. We will be doing, we'll just be surrogate mothers. We'll just be surrogate mothers.
Just be Jerry O'Connell screaming at all
in The Handmaid's Tale. Yeah. Okay. So I need to talk about the scary time we're in right now. It terrified me a year ago or 8 months, whatever it's 10 months ago. It's back. It's the press for Wicked.
A press tour. A Wicked press tour.
A Wicked press tour is like nerves. Like I don't want to see it in my feed. I did not enjoy the movie. I did not like it.
You didn't like the first one?
No.
I mean, I watched it.
We watched it together, like in our room over the holidays, I think, or whenever it came out in Mammoth. And we were just like, I just didn't like it. Okay. In a story, I said how I thought I would have written it better. But I originally heard what the story was, like the backstory between Glenda and the good witch and the bad witch. I just think it could have been so much juicier, but whatever. It was a huge play. People love it. People are screaming at me as they drive. But the two of them, Cynthia, who plays the Green Witch.
Cynthia Erivo. Very talented lady. Good singer.
Very good singer and very accomplished. And Ariana Grande, again, great singer, very accomplished. They're fucking now, I'm sorry, anorexic bodies.
I don't know what's
terribly
going on.
Anorexic. Look at what they look like before. Look at what they look like before. And the clawing and the fitting. And then
fidgeting on
and then she Eddie, like someone came out trying to grab Ariana Grande or whatever. And it was Cynthia that was like, like she turned into the witch. There's like 5 bodyguards that's their job. Like
Cynthia
we don't
Erivo.
need 92-pound Cynthia with her claws.
Yeah.
And then she's always pawing and she's always fixing her.
Fixing her necklaces.
And then people zoomed in and they said, so when you fix a necklace, Bravo guys that are listening to this that don't know about necklaces, that are just now getting into commenting on Bravo. So they thought to listen to Juicy Scoop. a girlfriend might move it for you, but you would tell someone, hey, it's because the latch is in front.
Right.
So you want to move it to the back. So she had this very diamond necklace, probably worth like $500,000. There was nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
And in the middle of her being interviewed, Ariana Grande, Cynthia releases the clutch from her vagina and goes over and moves it around and then moves it back. And there was literally nothing wrong with it. It was centered before she started.
Yeah.
And then Ariana goes, oh, she's getting an itch to fix. She needs to fix. I'm like, what in the satanic grooming? What the fuck did these two girls, what souls did they have to sell to actually become real witches to star in this fucking Wicked?
I'm going to give you my theory on this.
Please
I
do.
believe that it became such a online phenomenon. The last press tour,
yes,
with all the finger holding and the making space and all that, that I believe that now they're leaning into it this time. Like, let's really kooky it up so we can get, the movie made a ton of money. It was a big hit. So why not go nuts again and see if we can get this one to be as big a hit? Possibly. Yeah.
Also possible is that the love and the lesbianism is truly there.
God, I hope so. I want it to be.
Cynthia she says she's a queer woman, not a lesbian, because she was with guys before, but she's with a woman now. She has a book coming out.
Okay.
But also Ariana Grande had this other husband that she got rid of.
The real estate guy that she married for like a couple of weeks.
Yes. And then she got with the guy that's SpongeBob SquarePants or whatever.
Yes.
And
he's in Wicked.
He's in Wicked, and he looks like her brother.
Uh-huh.
And looks like Frankie Grande. And and he was like married with a child on a way. So some people think that's sort of sinister that they fell in love like while he was married and she was married. But the clutching and all that stuff, I think, also someone said, Cynthia really loves Ariana Grande because Cynthia was getting $2 million and Ariana was getting 12. And Ariana went back and was like, this isn't right.
Make it even.
So, and then they filmed the whole thing all at once.
Yeah.
So then they just were like, we'll split it up, milk it out. If you tell me there's a third, I'm going to fucking kill somebody. I cannot go through this a third time. I never want, it's like, it literally, every time it comes like in my phone, it's like scary to me. They're so skinny and they're just like, and then one
they're
time,
like climbing on each other.
Yeah. And then Cynthia was like answering and a helicopter was going over and Ariana was like she was swatting a fly. She was like, how dare it play while Cynthia's speaking. I'm sorry, you're getting emotional because the helicopter.
Did you see her?
You're getting emotional.
People to quiet down.
We're getting emotional.
She was telling people to quiet down. The photographers were yelling.
Yes.
And she's like, please quiet. Like, I don't know what goes on with this. I mean, I swear this Ariana Grande looks like she was. I always say that she looks like she was made in like a Japanese anime factory or something.
They showed old video of her.
Yeah.
And she was kind of like being like talking like a girl that, grew up in East LA and was, trying to jump into a gang. Uh-huh. She was like, you don't know me. And now she's like, oh, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. She went from being like Latina to Asian. Like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. And blonde and just anorexic and like just so skinny. And it's just
now she's like fading away.
No, she's become translucent.
Skin, yeah.
She's full blown translucent. And then I also heard that Cynthia is getting ready to do Dracula on stage, and that is why because she's going to play Dracula, even though it's a man.
Oh, really?
She's going to play Dracula, and that'll be good.
Oh, I know.
Scary as fuck.
Actually, people say that she looks like Lestat, the original, like the Dracula vampire.
That's what
Lestat.
I think she's trying to become.
Oh.
So she has a book coming out, and in the book, she says how she raged at a manager. She said she was rehearsing for a show, and the manager came in like, hey, with a group of people that she didn't know, and she just raged and screamed at him like, why are you bringing a bunch of people to see me rehearse? Get the fuck out. And then after that, he sent her a letter being like, okay, we're not going to work together anymore. Now he probably regrets it. But there is something so interesting about like, and we've all dealt with this because as a comedian, when you have friends come to see you,
right?
They think you're just hosting a cocktail party. Mm-hmm. And so,
there's nothing worse.
So the times that people, whether, Peter's brought them in or I've said come or whatever, and they've already had 3 drinks and then I've got the free drinks and they're making their drinks and I'm like trying to get my notes and I'm like literally, and they're like 5 minutes. I'm like, you guys might want to see. This was the first Vegas that I said, you know what? I'm not mixing the fun with the job. I will have fun with who's ever performing with me. Drake, we'll all have fun together. But this year, we started the talk of like inviting other people, like the other couple. And I was like, no, I really want to just like do the show. And I don't want to be worried about one time I was doing that lipstick. Remember that lipstick thing?
Oh, yes.
That was at Venetian.
The female comedian.
And I was like, oh, let me make it. Let's honor my girlfriend on her birthday in October.
Yeah.
So there's 6 people. They're not on the list. They're calling me from behind the thing.
I would never.
And I'm like, this is another reason why it was so seamless, is because I was finally, so I want to say, even though I just ripped on her scariness, you can be scary in that moment. How did your manager not clear that?
I completely agree with that.
I bet the manager, this is what I think.
Yeah.
No offense to anybody, I love my gay guys. I bet he was gay. I bet he was like, found some twinks at the club.
You got to come see this one.
Yeah, you got to see Cynthia. I'm like, stop it.
Yeah.
You represent Cynthia? And then he's like, come and look. And they're like, and they probably, once they got there, they're like, you're amazing. And then they're probably making their drinks and talking. And she's got a show in like 20 minutes. And she's like, get the fuck out. And she like did her witch thing on them. And they turned green and left. That's what I think happened. So
it's the nails are. She got the big nails that nails that kind of all adds to it. It all adds to it. It's fun.
So the premiere's here. Go see it.
Go see it. Wicked Part 2, or whatever it's called. Yeah. The adventure continues.
Well, this is going to be quite shocking to the world, but according to TMZ, the LAPD is now viewing David as a suspect. Hasn't been arrested yet. In the death of the teenager Celeste Rivas, who was found dismembered in the trunk of his Tesla, which is registered to him.
Yeah.
So talk about Columbo here.
Yeah, I know. I felt like it's taken a while.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody's dead in your trunk, you're immediately a suspect, right?
They say that, which is what I've said the whole time, is that there's probably 2. They're going to find out who actually maybe finished or dismembered it or put it in the car. Like, I think he probably had something to do with the death, for sure. Mm-hmm. But then he had his homie, his cousin, his whatever.
Right.
Who maybe then knew a third person. And then that person did all the stuff and was dumb and left it in the car. Like, why are you leaving it in the car? Like, what? So I think they're either have the other guy, and when they haven't let the news know, and the other guy is now going to turn and implicate him that he was told to do it or he knew about it and cleaned it up.
God bless him. I can't get a friend to pick me up from the airport. This guy's like, hey, listen, I can't fit this woman in the trunk. You do me a favor? No problem.
I'll give you free tickets and you can see me come with your gay friends while I rehearse.
Make sure she fits in there real good. I don't want anything sticking out. All right, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
wild.
But one of the things that Matt Murphy said, former prosecutor, said that he moved all of his properties into his mother's house after the body was found.
Oh.
And the reason for that is whether he gets convicted or not, they can still go ahead and build a case like the Goldmans did with OJ and say you were responsible and sue.
Right.
So he wanted to move all of his properties so that he would lose those properties.
Okay.
Because he'll be penniless when they sue him.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with his work, but I listened to a couple of songs. It's not really. It's like it's not really rap. It's like a kind of like mellow.
What is the one called Drake? Homicidal Love.
Oh, well, there.
And then he has a music video where they're dragging a body into the back of a car.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he has a bloody shirt on that have handprints on. Like as he was murdering the person, they grabbed his shirt.
Oh.
Way to tell on yourself.
Have you heard his new song? She Don't Fit. That's not nice. Come on, everybody. It's not nice.
This is Juicy Scoop, people. It's a comedian show.
Yeah.
Comedic commentary.
Yeah,
Facts don't always fit.
That's exactly.
Don't come here for your news. Come here for your abs.
A good time.
Especially when Chris is on. So there you go. The holidays are here, and that means a lot more running around, dressing up, being in uncomfortable clothes. But you know what doesn't have to be uncomfortable? Your bra. Most bras are uncomfortable and come off the minute you get home, but Honeylove is different. Their wireless bras are so soft, lightweight, and supportive you'll actually forget you're wearing one. Whether you're traveling, running around in cozy layers, or dressing up for a holiday party, Honeylove bras give you effortless lift and support without stiff wires or bulky padding. Honeylove recently launched their new Cloud Embrace bra, which sold out in days. It's a modern wireless t-shirt bra with sturdy, lightly padded foam cups that feel like a cloud against your skin. It's a wireless bra for people who love underwire. This style is bound to sell out again, so don't wait to try it. I'm wearing their Honeylove bra right now. This is the t-shirt bra. I have a white tank underneath, and it's so comfortable and just makes the whole look of wearing a white tank or t-shirt look seamless and smooth and classy. Treat yourself or someone special to the most comfortable and innovative bras on earth this holiday season. Save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/juicy. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off. That's honeylove.com/juicy. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support Juicy Scoop and tell them Heather McDonald sent you. Celebrate the season feeling confident and comfortable with Honeylove. It's that time of year, and it's time to try to find the perfect holiday gift. And the main thing is you don't want to give something that's forgettable. You really want to get something that's special, that the person in your life looks at and remembers that you gave it to them because they still love it and use it. And that's where The Real Real comes in. The Real Real is the most trusted name in authenticated luxury resale, and it's my source for finding real gifts for special people in my life. A couple years ago, Peter gave me a Hermès watch that I absolutely love. I've also bought handbags from them. With over 10,000 pre-loved designer items dropping daily, you can shop your favorite luxury brands right from the cozy comfort of your own couch. At up to 90% off retail, you can give or get the pieces from the brands you love, like Gucci, Fendi, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany, Cartier, and so many more. The Real Real is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. With thousands of pre-loved luxury arrivals daily, no one does resale like The Real Real, and no one makes the holidays shine brighter than The Real Real. And now get $25 off your first purchase when you go to therealreal.com/juicy. That's therealreal.com/juicy to get your $25 off. Start shopping now at therealreal.com/juicy. Britney Spears got invited to snuggle in bed with Khloe and Kim.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Is this part of something? Is this a promotion for one of their...
Skims?
Yeah, anything. Because I feel like, how did this happen?
I know how it happened.
Okay, tell me how.
So her manager is Cade Hudson. Not Kate, Cade.
Cade Hudson.
Hudson.
Okay.
And he's been a big time agent, manager, but he's young. He's like, maybe he's 40.
He's in the bed with them, right?
Yes. He is best friends with Nikki Paris Hilton.
Oh, okay.
So that he's in this world.
Yeah.
And he's the one who I saw when I met her.
Right.
You know, he was on his way. I was like, Britney's here. He's like, I'm on my way. So I think it's so funny because there were TikToks and stuff saying this isn't real. It's AI. I'm like, no, it's real. She posted it.
Yeah.
And so they, I think it was just like a fun thing. And they were like, sure, have her come over. And then she's like dancing with the kids, teaching them a dance move. Like, but she just filmed the kids dancing, like True and Dream. And then she's doing the English accent and they're just laughing and being sweet. And obviously it was very nice.
Whose house are they at? Are they at Kim's house? Or?
Chloe's or Kim's.
Okay.
I think maybe Chloe's. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I think it was real. And I think they were just doing their Christian service and just being nice and enjoying her. But
how long does it last? Like, how long do you? Because I feel like Britney Spears, there's a window there.
Well, here's the other thing. At Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party,
right?
Lou Taylor was there and photographed with her. Lou Taylor was the manager that worked with Jamie Spears to get her into the conservatorship.
Oh.
So a lot of her fans are like, any connection to Lou Taylor, why would she be friends with them? But I don't think she is stringing things that far back in Hollywood. I think she was with Kate and he was like, want to go over to Kim and Chloe's? And she was like, sure. I don't think she was like, wait a minute. Kris Jenner invited Lou Taylor, who put me in a conservatorship for 13 years and tried to steal my money. I think she's not. I think she just focused on just the two of them, and she had a fun time. And she had some people. I think it's all fine.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm happy.
But it was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird I didn't even realize they were friendly, like in the same world.
Well, no, they're not. I mean, the thing is, they're not. Like, what you see.
Right.
You're the one who originally brought up the Cheesecake Factory foyer. What you see, and I'm the one that brought up the brown sensible pumps, which are hands down her favorite dancing shoes. She also likes a suede boot with a bikini and a felt hat. But that's what you get. Like, there is no difference from what you. So it's it's not the greatest conversation on earth or anything, but I'm sure it was fun for all of them. Okay.
I feel like there was a lot of so. They got to a point probably 15 minutes in where Chloe and Kim were both like, all right, so anyway, like, are we, how much longer is this going to go on for?
I mean,
Brittany's spinning around in the corner.
And talking in an English accent. She goes, oh my God, your bed is fucking vibrating. And they're like, yeah.
This has been great. I have to do,
I have to study for the bar again.
Yeah, something, anything. Yeah, I got to go.
Yes. I mean, remember when I told you my night out, they were going to a second party.
Yeah.
And you know me, I never say no to a party. But that night, I was like, I'm good.
God bless you.
I'm good. Like, it's a lot. It's not, it's like you're being nice and taking care of like a little kid.
Right.
So after a little bit, if it's not your kid, you're not that into it. No. Don't want to sit to every.
Is it over?
So this girl is a DoorDash driver and, which isn't an easy job and kind of, and she said, I delivered food and this man, and she films this guy. She goes into his house. She films him like passed out on a couch, pants down, and somehow says like she was violated. She was violated by it.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people, because were like, wait a minute. It sounds like he was really wasted, made the call and passed out. Like he was passed out at his house. Why were you going into his house? If someone doesn't answer the door, aren't you supposed to leave it at the door? And even if the door was open, why wouldn't you just leave it at the door?
That's what everybody does.
Yes. Yeah. And so, anyway, she has been arrested.
For what? What was she arrested for?
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, I don't have all the facts. But DoorDash arrested, claimed assault, and posted nude video of customers. I think violation
of that
breaking and entering or trespassing, and then violating his privacy, because you can take video of anybody in a public space.
Right.
But you can't go in their home, film them when you're not invited.
With pants down, no less.
Yeah. So, I mean, how many times in your life
have
you ordered a pizza? I remember definitely in college, we'd order the pizza and pass out and totally forget that you ordered it, you know? And what's great about DoorDash is you wake up and it's there and hopefully you can heat it up at 7 a.m. But because you could pay on an app. Back then, the poor pizza guy would come. You wouldn't answer the door, and he doesn't get paid.
Right.
And doesn't get a tip.
Yeah.
And you're screwed.
And this guy's probably heating us up in the morning and going on TikTok. Yeah. Like, wait a minute, that looks like me. Sitting there with his pants down. Oh, what a nightmare! I could think of nothing worse.
Nothing worse.
Yeah.
So he fought back, and she's getting arrested. All right. The Epstein stuff it's here. It's going crazy. And it just really is interesting that they did. I found this. Heather Bates, 111, put together an old episode and posted it online of clips from the VH1 It's called, this is clip from VH1's The Fabulous Life of $1 Billion Wall Street Ballers, featuring Jeffrey Epstein. So they did a whole series of like Wall Street ballers, and Jeffrey Epstein was one.
He was on this VH1 show?
Yes, and I saw the clip, and it's like, he doesn't only have a plane, he has a second plane. The guy's like, who needs a commercial airline for yourself? Everyone's like, to traffic children and he has his own island, and he's friends with, and they show Bill Clinton and all this other stuff. And then this other girl I saw, and I'm sorry that I'm not giving her credit, but it was like, it is crazy when you think, like, right from the start, he was like getting in with rich people that were sick as him, and then like blackballing him because they're like, he got a job in an all-girl school or private school, teaching math. He didn't even have a teaching degree, because sometimes at private schools, not now, but you don't even have to have the proper degrees. That's why people would be like, public school is better than private, because these people could just be like the mom that's like, oh, you need a kindergarten teacher, like, which would happen in the past. But anyway, so he wasn't even properly, certified to be a teacher. Then he makes friends with one of the parents at the school. Okay. And this girl brought up, like, most really wealthy parents aren't like hanging out with their kid's teacher. They'll get them a good gift or hope that they are on the good side. Then that guy gives him a job on Wall Street. Again, no training, nothing. Then he meets the weird guy that owns all the Victoria's Secrets and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when now
Columbus, Ohio.
Right. And then that guy gives him like $500 million.
Wexler.
Yes. And then they're off and running with the weird sick shit that's gone on for, went on for whatever, 25 years. This is all crazy.
I have to see this episode now of this VH1 show. Is it available to watch somewhere?
Probably, you could probably find it on YouTube or TikTok.
That seems, wow. I mean.
And they just have like the talking heads. Like, I mean, come on. This is the, and his friends are Woody Allen and Sui, like all these, and it's just like, and everyone, like,
a bunch of
people
weird
at home
perverts.
are just watching, going, oh, that's cool, yeah.
What becomes of the island? Where's the island these days?
Well, funny that you asked, because I know.
Okay.
So, I was hanging out with Lavender Lesseps.
Oh, sure.
And her friend is married to the man who bought it.
Oh, so somebody bought it.
Bought it for $60 million.
All right.
Which is a really good deal when you think that there's like houses in Beverly Hills for $60 million that are like a 3 and 2.
I know. So you get a whole island with a story to tell.
And some people would think, oh my God, how no one will ever go there. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will.
Right.
Think of all the horrible things that have happened all over the world historically, where people have died. And if there's a nice hotel, people will go.
Starbucks.
So it's going to be a very, very expensive high-end hotel, with limited numbers of rooms. Probably nobody can probably even stay there for less than like $3,500 a night.
I feel like it would still have a little bit of a, really? I don't know if I would run to that.
You're not going to run to it, but I'm saying they won't have a problem filling it up.
Yeah.
You're not going to go on, TripAdvisor or whatever, Hotels Tonight, and they're going to be like, we can't fill up this place.
They're going to have to rename it. Pedophile Island is not, the Pedophile Island Ritz-Carlton is not going to work. Yeah.
It's definitely going to be called something like, Villa de la Rosa or something
right.
It's just going to be something different. And, he's probably the owner of it, wanting for this to get all out and be officially done, however it ends up.
Right.
I would, if I was him, I would be like, let this all get out. Let every fucker go down, whoever really is in it or whatever. Because, the files can't just be the emails. I mean, we need to see the VHS tapes of the people getting blown or doing people that are not adults.
They say there are VHS tapes, right?
They said they had it all, but, then it probably got stuck in a Tesla that then, disappeared.
Right,
I don't know.
I mean, who knows?
But,
it's all pretty fascinating.
Yeah, Ghislaine, I heard is moved to the Texas prison with Jen Shaw of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and Elizabeth Holmes, one drop.
Both in the same, all in the same prison.
Right. Probably coming up with their own reality show pitch.
Podcast. They got a podcast coming. No doubt.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But anyway, Yeah, but I would think you'd want this to be done. So then maybe like in like 2028 or 2030.
Right.
It'll be like, oh, remember that? And people forget quick. If it all gets out and settled and done, 2030, this place will be, some 25-year-old that just made his money doing, whatever the thing is then.
I'm just
doing
shocked.
TikToks on space will be like, I never knew the history of Villa Dolorosa.
Yeah.
They won't even know.
Right.
Because, so who knows?
I'm shocked that like so many, and all the people we hear were on the island or on the flights or whatever the case may be. I'm shocked that I want to hear from people who said no, like they got the invitation. I'm sure there are many. And we're like, no, I'm not interested in that for whatever reason.
That's the email I want to see.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your lovely invitation.
I appreciate it. Right.
Heather and Peter have 3 days free at the Marriott timeshare that weekend.
Yeah, yes. They won't be able to. And you dodged a bullet probably if you didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all sad and crazy and whatever. I mean, I can't believe, but that's a world out there that I don't know. It's not my world.
Thank God you don't know it.
Oh, I mean, I don't have any desire. A bunch of 16-year-old girls making fun of me. Because that's what they would do after it was over. They get all catty, making fun of. I don't need that. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I got it. I have small calves. We don't need to harp on it.
Oh my God. Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy.
But then, I read today, there was something today that's one of the women, one of the survivors or whatever you want to, she said that he has a lemon-shaped dick. Did you read that?
Lemon-shaped. And so
I don't even know how that.
I don't know. I know that Meyer lemons are all the rage. Is a Meyer lemon shape different than just a regular lemon?
I mean, either way, it's an odd shape.
Could I just say, I bought a bag of those little weird cuties.
The cutie tangerines?
I'm not going to bag on the grocery store, but it's one of my favorites that's big.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Awful.
Oh, really?
Every single one tasted like shit.
Oh, no.
And I was like, what the fuck? You know what? There does come a time in this life that unfortunately you have to be spending more or be more discerning or go to the farmers markets to actually get the produce.
Well, this is what happens when ICE takes all the good farmers. You get shitty fucking cuties.
I mean, those cuties sucked balls.
I
was basically eating a dry piece of paper that was orange.
Yeah.
Like it sucked so bad. I don't know if it was actually cuties, but it was the brand cuties, but it was the little oranges that normally are packed with flavor because it was like an orange and a tangerine had sex. And then they were midgets. They were little people. Remember the rage at the Tangelo?
The Tangelo.
Remember the Tangelo where you like rip off the top? And I remember we were so into them in the 80s and then they just like went away.
Really? I don't remember Tangelo. I don't even know what that is.
It looked like an orange with like a little outie belly button.
Yeah.
And you rip that part off and
okay.
I don't know. It's just, how did we get into oranges?
A lot of dragon fruit up in my business. Dragon fruit. That's a new one. That's a new
everyone
fruit.
wants a dragon
I know.
fruit.
And it doesn't even taste good. It just looks cool
Yeah, it looks
on the
cool.
shelf. But
looks like a poppy seed.
Yeah.
It's dressing up like a piece of fruit.
Yeah, exactly. Tasteless. I don't like it.
Remember when they said like there used to be like 800 variations of an apple and now there's only like 3?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's that? What's that? Well, who's to blame?
George
change?
Washington.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Macintosh.
Yeah.
Fuji. Granny Smith.
Green.
Granny Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golden, yellow.
Oh, all right, I already got 4.
I know, that's
already
not-
rattled off 4.
I mean, how many more do we need?
Yeah.
All right, anyway. Okay.
Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter. What? Yeah. Isn't she Apple?
She is. She's
Yeah.
Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Life is so complicated, and I know I've been guilty of letting my health take a back seat, and I'm sure you have too. And part of it is because the complexities of insurance. Like, can I go to this doctor? Is it covered? Maybe I don't need to see if that's an issue with my health or not. Well, that's what I love about Row. Row's insurance checker is built to unstick that moment, free, simple, and built to help people move forward. The spotlight is how Row's free insurance checker makes it simple to see what's covered and how to take the next steps. Row's insurance checker lets you know if you're covered for GLP-1s for free. And if you want to see if you're covered, you just submit your insurance card and Row will take care of the rest. There's no paperwork, no hassle, no waiting on hold. Row's free insurance checker will send you a comprehensive report of your coverage details so you can make a decision that's right for your goals. When you become a Row member, you'll have support throughout the process. You'll have access to your provider on demand for any questions. I love Row because over 500,000 people have used Row to check their insurance benefits, and it makes life so easy. Go to row.co/juicyscoop for your free insurance check. That's ro.co/juicyscoop to see if your insurance covers GLP-1s for free. Go to row.co/safety for boxed warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications. When I started this podcast, Juicy Scoop, I was doing everything on my own. We were trying to figure out what kind of photos we were going to use, a graphic, a logo, all the things that go into starting a small business. What I love is that Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel to Gymshark to brands just getting started, maybe like yours. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. Get the word out like you have your own marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. I love Shopify, and I know you will too. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/juicyscoop. Go to shopify.com/juicyscoop. Shopify.com/juicyscoop. So Tom Cruise gave this long speech about the magic of movies.
He got a honorary Oscar, the governor's ball, I think it was, or the governor's awards, and so he was given a lifetime achievement Oscar, right, more or less, with Debbie Allen. The two of them received one, and he made I thought the speech was great. Now you saying people are comparing it to?
I mean, what he says was just someone compared it to, ironically, his former wife Nicole Kidman's commercial that went viral a couple of years ago is like, come to the movies.
The AMC commercial,
where we all sit together. You feel the music and you're all surrounded. And I don't think it was that much of a comparison.
No.
But if you're writing an essay on what it's like to go to the movies, there's only so much you can say that are about why you should actually go to a movie theater.
Right.
Which is, he's a major movie star. He wants people to be reminded. So he kind of did that whole story that every actor does. When I used to go to the movie show with my dad, it was 45 cents a picture.
And I had to work, and I had to go deliver newspapers to get a nickel to go to the moving pictures.
And I said, can I watch? I will say this, though. This is an old fashioned.
He was famous since he was like 18. I'm like, when
I just remember what I could say when I win my Oscar, because I do have a story like that.
Okay.
When Grease came out, there was a less expensive movie theater. Small, like only like one movie at Topanga and Ventura. And they were only playing Grease during the days. And it was like, whatever, $2.25 to go see it. And these girls and I were like, we want to go again. And our parents were like, you've gone like 50 times. And so they're like, no, you have to do something. So we did. We went around the neighborhood and we washed cars because we said we want to go see Grease again.
Wow.
So that could be my Oscar speech of just so people know how middle class I was.
So you washed cars to go, so you were able to earn the money to go see Grease? Girl,
we were on the south side of Ventura.
Yeah.
Working hard.
Yeah.
Washing cars so that we could go on Ventura to the hood of Topanga, Ventura, Woodland Hills, and watch the movie for $2.25.
I saw Grease like 10 times myself. I remember. Same thing. Lakeside Cinema, one theater.
Yeah.
And it was, they used to give out a popcorn raffle before the movie, and the kids would go berserk. Like, I got to win that popcorn. It was in a big trash bag. And people were like, I got to win that popcorn. And they would read off the numbers that you had on your ticket. And I remember kids like fighting to win that popcorn. And then my brother goes, it's just the popcorn from yesterday. It's like the old popcorn from yesterday that he's raffling off. This guy who owned the theater, Well, okay, kids, sit down, everybody. We're going to raffle off the popcorn. And I felt like, finally, he's like, I told my brother, you're right. He's just it's stale popcorn, and we're killing ourselves for it.
We used to, or my mom, if she was going to take us all to the movies.
Yeah.
There were so many of us.
So you need to give us an Oscar, then we can tell these stories.
Yeah, we'd stop at 7-Eleven, and she'd be like, get your candy here.
Oh, good call.
And then they would smuggle it like I was a mule, like I was a hooker mule. They would be like, they're not going to check her. Because like they literally were checking like teenagers. Like, are you bringing in candy? So they would like put it like around my body, and then I'd have to just like hustle in because I was getting in there for free or almost free. And then I'd be like, what do you want, kids? Like, I had all the candy there. Anyway, amazing. So he basically just told a speech about that. And
Sydney Sweeney talked to him after, and they have like lip readers talking about what they talked about or something. I saw that. Right.
Probably she was like, nobody went to go see my movie.
Ooh.
But I wish they had. And, and I had said when I talked about it, that it looked juicy, but I just don't think people go into the movie theater. But she's in a good one coming out. It's my kind of movie.
What?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's with that, who's the guy that just did SNL this weekend? The good looking guy.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? That good looking guy.
Yeah.
Anyway. He and somebody else are like rich people. That's what I love. Sydney Sweeney, gets the job as like the housemaid, maybe not even a nanny, just literally cleaning the house because that's what housekeepers look like.
I like it already.
Already. And the scene I saw is the wife freaking out, who stole my notes from the PTA or whatever. And it's like December something in theaters. Now that, especially if it's like a gloomy, rainy day.
Right.
I will go to the fancy theater, the Cinepopolipolis, whatever, over here in Westlake. And I will get like a big Bloody Mary at like 11. Go see like the 11 o'clock showing. And that I'm down to do. Like that is, I need rich people on a rainy day, murder and fucking someone that's not their husband. That's what I want to see in a movie theater.
Say no more.
I don't want to see monsters.
No.
I don't want to see, too much action.
Yeah. I love it. I still go. I have a problem though now because they, you can order the food, they deliver the food, and the seats lay back, and I just think it's weird that I'm like eating chicken wings lying down. Like, what am I, an 800-pound life? Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
amazing.
A little much.
Okay. Somehow this morning when I was strolling, I came across some of the most disturbing video clips from podcasts.
Oh no. Like another podcast?
Yeah, other people's podcasts.
Yeah.
Some of the most disturbing, disgusting stuff I'm like, and the comments were like, how did this end up in my feed? I'm like, I agree. Do you want to hear the most disgusting and then the least disgusting? I got to start with the most disgusting.
Okay. What do you mean? They're doing it on camera?
Yeah, it's different. It's different podcasts.
Okay.
But this is the business we're in, is what I want to tell you. Okay.
Oh, I don't need to be, kick me when I'm down. Anyway, go on.
There's this pretty girl.
Okay.
And she's talking to a guy, which even makes it more disturbing that you're having to tell like another man who's the host.
Right.
And she's like, so please, viewer discretion advice. I have to tell you this, but she says, so the girl.
Oh no.
The girl took a dump in an ice cube tray, and the guy pissed in it.
Okay.
So it made.
And they froze it.
So it made cubes.
Yeah, shit pee cubes.
She then had to put it up her butt.
Who did?
The pretty girl.
Okay.
Put it up her butt.
The ice cube.
Yeah. And then he penetrated her, which then I guess, would sort of melt it.
Oh, you sure?
And then his girlfriend.
Okay.
I could have barfed. Had to slurp it out.
And
she's doing this as a job, and she chose to go on a podcast for free and tell about it.
But is she
this needs to be? First of all, you need to die with this story.
Yeah.
And second of all, like, save it for your own podcast, dum dum.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you doing? Like, why? You're just like telling that story. But she talked about it like. So I went on a date with a guy and, we had a Chinese chicken salad and then he asked to split the bill. And I'm like, red flag. That's the way she told it.
And she's on someoe's podcast.
She's a guest.
Is the podcast sexual in nature? Why would you tell that story?
I don't know. I just couldn't believe it.
That's shocking.
And I just was like, I can't even believe that this is. And then, people were just like, what world do we live in? Like, why? And why are you talking about it? Like, why? Is there nothing like everybody? And it just, the way that it works is, it just gets fed to you and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But that's what they're doing. That is the sickest, grossest stuff I have ever heard. That makes the whole Dubai laying under a coffee table.
Yeah.
That's glass. That's all that you have to do to go on a yacht like that. This sounds worse.
That's what you have to do to get on a yacht?
Obviously, the person who has it worse is not the girl that got to be at the podcast.
Yeah, who has it the worst?
The girlfriend of the guy.
What does she have? She's the one
who had to slurp it out.
Oh, no.
And she had to go get the tray out and everything and make the cubes.
And if this guy has like a dinner party or something, no ice in my drink. You know what? I'll drink it warm. Thank you.
I wonder if they did like just an average old fashioned ice cube tray, or they're doing like the fancy like ball ones for like Christmas at Williams Sonoma. There's like those big balls.
I hope it's
those
the
big
ball
squares.
It'll go up your ass easier.
No,
when
it
it's
has
a ball.
to be the little ones.
Oh, I think so.
Think about it. They can't do a big like ball one for like a tequila or like a fancy whiskey drink. No,
the best topic we've ever done.
Okay, so then this one is maybe not as bad.
Oh, there's
as
more.
That. There's another one.
The same person?
No, this guy Matt Firecco, whatever.
Okay,
he's commenting on this girl.
Oh, got it.
So he let me know what was going on.
Gotcha.
And she is an influencer, podcaster, whatever.
Okay.
Looks like she's under 30.
Yeah.
And she's talking to her girlfriend, and people are going crazy because she did a podcast and cut a clip of it, or maybe someone else did, where she's like, I had a real dry spell. So then I entered my whole phase, like after the year of dryness or whatever. Uh-huh. And these guys want to use condoms. What the fuck? And the girl's like, I know. No, I'm not using a condom. Like enough with the condom agenda.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
And she goes, because first of all, it ruins the mood. So I'm like, dude, now you've ruined the mood because you're looking for a condom.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I'm just trying to be safe. Oh, now you're saying I'm going to give you a disease? Fuck you. Like, what? These guys cannot win. If you approach them at a bar, they're like, you're a creeper. If they agree to have sex with you, and then you're like, could we use a condom so like we don't give each other disease, or you don't have my baby?
Yeah.
And she's like, no. And she goes, and then she doubles down on it and says, if I did a group check with 16 girls and said, who doesn't use condoms and hates condoms, all 16 would say, we all do.
Really?
So girls they're getting IUDs.
Okay.
Or on the pill.
Yeah.
And going condomless.
I didn't know that. That's a trend I haven't heard about, but I'm not on that scene anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I don't want you to be my fucking daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, no, every guy, this is the movement that's going to now happen, which I've said. Men that have a few bucks.
Oh.
Or even if you don't.
Okay.
Same thing. Girls, if you got the money, freeze your eggs. Okay.
Freeze your eggs.
So you're not having babies because you're feeling the pressure. And you can have them when you can.
Got it.
Guys, don't think it's a terrible idea to freeze your sperm and get a vasectomy. Because how can you protect yourself?
Okay.
And
At
then
what
that
age
way,
should you recommend that?
soon as girls are saying you're a dick for wanting to wear a condom, I guess when that's really the case, and you can't get laid because you want to wear a condom, then you better protect yourself. There's a lot of people getting secret vasectomies. I always predicted that George Clooney had one back in 2008. I predicted it. Chelsea Lately, because I said, how has nobody gotten knocked up with his baby?
Right.
But then they had the twins with them all, and I think they did go through some type of IVF. So that would make sense. So maybe he put his sperm away, got the secret vasectomy until he was ready and met like the perfect woman.
All right.
But
that's
anyway,
wild.
Meanwhile, Lavender marriage on the rise. A Lavender marriage.
I don't know. You told me what that was before.
It is when we'll just do it in the combination of this. It's a gay man.
Okay.
He knows he's gay.
Okay.
He's out gay. This is for today. In the past, when people couldn't be out and gay, sometimes a lesbian and a gay would be like, let's marry, let's have kids.
Okay.
But we know we're not really sexual with each other.
Yeah.
And they would secretly have this thing, or maybe the woman would find out later that her husband was really gay, but just be like, it's fine. Now that everybody's so out in the open, telling everybody what they are when they're on a podcast at 9.
Yeah, we're really out in the open from what.
Then they have said, like, they still want to have a partnership, but women would love to have the partnership with their gay best friend where there's respect and there's love and there's partnership and maybe there's raising kids, maybe there's not. But there is no expectation of sex. Mm-hmm. And, and he can go off and have his sexual relationship, but he doesn't want a life partnership with a man, but it's not a secret. And she can do whatever she wants, but then she still has a husband. They have the write-off. They have the home. They have the dual income. They love to do everything together. And this guy, what is his name? It's MC Marty Fly. I think
McMarty Fly.
Oh, it's McMarty Fly. He is starting an app for people looking for lavender marriages.
Oh, wow.
Or looking for a lavender relationship.
Okay.
So gay men with straight women, that there's no secrets, there's no pretending, there's no trying to turn someone.
Sounds nice for everybody, involved.
I mean, it's hard out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's apps for everything. Okay, so
I'd rather do that than eat an ice cube out of somebody's asshole.
I mean, if that's what you have to do, and you have to go to a podcast and talk about it.
I'd rather be in a lavender relationship.
I mean, there was a time where it was like all secret. I mean, there's like 75-year-old well-dressed women right now ordering a McCarthy salad at the Beverly Hills Hotel that had to do some sick shit to get there.
Oh, yeah?
But we don't know about it because they didn't have a podcast in 1982. Instead, they slept their way around, got divorced twice, and now can enjoy their life. And everyone just thinks they're a classy old lady. They're not. They were whores too.
I love it. Good. I hope so.
This guy brought up the funniest thing. Zachary Will. Okay, he's on TikTok. Out gay guy. He brought out this little thing where he talked about what's going on in the gay bars and clubs. I had mentioned that I saw a couple guys say on TikTok, like, we don't like having the bachelorette parties at our gay bars. We are done with the girls. Yeah, we are done with the girls coming. It's too much. You're ruining our fun. So he did this presentation. It was literally where he had like little like different colored chips. And he's like, first here's the green chips or whatever. These were all the gay guys. They started to bring in their straight girlfriends. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Here's a few blue girlfriends or whatever. And then those girls were having so much fun. It was almost like half and half.
Yeah.
But then they brought a couple of their straight boyfriends. And then those boyfriends told all the straight guys, this is where it's at. Because the girls are happy. They're feeling safe.
Right.
And all these other guys aren't hitting on them. So then it becomes almost like a straight club. And then the gay guys are like, fuck it. Let's go. Let's find another place.
Yeah.
And then if they fight to try to have it back, whatever, sometimes the whole business will just close then.
Really?
Yes. And so people in the comments were like, this is so true. And then people were writing, the way to keep this is go back to showing gay porn on the screens.
Yeah.
That's how you keep
that'll keep them out.
That'll keep the streets out.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see that. If you're straight, I mean, some people want to see it. I'm not saying that it's not for everybody.
But I do think this era needs to stop. Yeah. I think straights need to, talk to each other at a bar and dance and party.
Right.
Have your bachelorette parties go to a sports bar, meet some guys that actually want to be with women. And let the gays have their fun.
You go to Nashville.
They should have their.
Where all the bachelorettes go.
I mean, it used to be that gay men could, just have sex with anyone, be rich, run the world, be childless their whole life.
Yeah.
Then they went this whole other route. Now I think they're like, wait a minute.
Let's go back to the good times.
Let's just go back to being single and gay.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's interesting.
It is interesting.
This was a crazy commercial I saw about this old commercial. Nerd Life 1985 found this old commercial. This guy's like, they're not attractive people, and it must be like 1982.
Yeah.
And this girl's like, do you got a little for me? And then he brings out a little thing of Coke.
Okay.
And the commercial is you can buy, they call it synth Coke, like synth Coke, like synthetic Coke. You could go to write a P.O. box and send them $9.99, and they would give you a little vial of fake Coke.
And flour, I think they call it, or salt or whatever.
And so and then the girls would think they were like, that you were like, like a rich guy in the 80s that was like giving them Coke, and that would turn them on, but you couldn't afford Coke.
Oh my God. That was a real thing?
That's a real thing. I mean, it didn't have fentanyl in it, thank God. But
those were the days. Those were the days. Okay. Meghan Trainor is defending her look. She has lost a lot of weight. She looks completely different. Her face, her hair. But she also said, when and people that are curvy are like, you've abandoned us, girls. Your anthem was like, it's all about that base. Say I'm not no size 2. And now she's a size 2. And she's like, yeah, first of all, I wrote that when I was 19. Right.
And I actually have been on a fitness journey for like a decade. Like I realized, I got my diabetes, I got all these things checked. I realized if I'm going to go on tour, I have to be more physically fit to dance around. And of course, Ozempic makes this much more attainable and easier to stick with. And, but people are just like, you look so different. Yeah, she does. I mean, that's what happens.
Well, it's obviously more the weight loss. I feel like she's gotten a nose job or something else, right? There seems to be a little more to it than just...
I just don't know that I ever really knew what Meghan Trainor looked like that much. Because I'm like, I wouldn't know who this person is. I think the blonde, weird, heavy bangs are like, it looks like Laura Ingalls. Remember Laura Ingalls?
Yeah.
It looks weird. It looks like weird doll hair. But, I don't know. It was crazy. Everybody was so skinny at Bravocon.
Oh, from GLP-1s or
I mean, they all looked good.
Ones. Yeah.
Having a flat stomach looks better than having a pooch. Sorry.
Right.
I mean, I had a little pooch in my little red dress when I was dancing around doing my show. I'm like, well, I ate like a pig. I haven't been on the shots. That's what I looked like, but I had a good time.
Well, that's the important thing.
But I think they liked it because they work these girls so hard at Bravocon. They don't have time to eat anyway.
Yeah.
So, they all were just looking so skinny. But you said you saw some skinnies out at dinner.
I was out at dinner last night. I went to, and it was all the celebrities were out at this restaurant I went to.
What's the name of it?
Anna Jack Thai. It's the rage.
Where is it?
On Ventura Boulevard in Sherman Oaks.
Oh, in Sherman Oaks.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of it.
Oh, my God.
What did you get?
Oh, we had a whole thing. You bought a bunch of stuff. It's like
I know, but say what's the yummy stuff.
They had like pad thai with some Vegas. They're famous for like their fried chicken, which sounds weird, but they are.
Yeah. And was it amazing?
It was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything was great. It's great. It's a great place. But I saw Jennifer Lawrence was there. Owen Wilson was there. Not together, different. It was pretty wild. And then we were talking, and I was saying Jennifer Lawrence just had a movie that bombed as well.
What was hers?
About a woman going through postpartum depression or something. It's apparently a very dark movie. I hadn't, which is like, oh, it bombed. Well, of course. I mean, who's going to see that in the theaters? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it doesn't seem like somebody wants to go to see that. Anyway, I know I was saying that I feel like her star has been usurped a little bit by Sydney Sweeney. Has become like the new it girl. Same type of roles. You know, if you got a romantic comedy now you want to do a goofy, have a fun, you're going to give it to her before you give it to Jennifer Lawrence.
I have to say, I never understood the Jennifer Lawrence hype. And I do think there's something that was sinister that skyrocketed her.
Oh, really?
I think all those
I've heard that story, of course. But I also think she's a good actress. I think she's a good actress.
I think she is good. But I remember there was the one movie that she played the wife, not the mistress.
Yeah.
The Hustler or something.
Uh-huh.
The Hustle.
Yeah, I
remember
that movie, yeah.
And everyone was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. And she had her hair like up and she was like dancing around in this scene. And they're like, and everyone was like, I've never seen anything like this. And I was like, and I just thought she was miscast because not only was she significantly younger than the role, I believe, that what it was written for.
Right.
But she looks young. Like she had a pudding face.
Yeah.
So I was just like, this casting was so weird. And
I'll say this, looks good in person.
Yeah, I think she
taller than I thought, thinner than I thought, good looking.
Yeah. I mean, I do think she's good looking. I do think she's talented. But it was one of those things that, like, you know, where she was like the first one at the time. Now everyone is like genuine, is doing pratfalls and stuff to act like they're normal. But she actually had like a pratfall going up to get her Oscar.
Yeah. That's right.
And, you know, but I mean, and she was one of those girls that was really good, like with the male talk show hosts and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember one time Amy Schumer had such a funny sketch where when she had her sketch show where she was being like a young girl or you know, with the creepy talk show host.
Oh, that's fun.
And how it was just so sexual.
Yeah.
Like every interview was just so sexual. I mean, some of those David Letterman ones. Did you ever see that one where he was like eating Jennifer Aniston's hair?
No.
And he was like, and he's coming around. Like
Letterman?
Yes.
Really?
Look it up. It was so, there's just so many weird things that now we just like didn't
Barbara
notice
Walters
how fucking weird it was.
Like crazy. You watch them now. You're like, what? Yeah, it's pretty nuts. But different times, you know?
Well, anyway, this is weird and sad. These are these two twins I always say two twins. They're twins. And Alice and Ellen Kessler. And they were in Germany. They left post World War II in 1952 and came here and were like dancer performers. They were like on the Lawrence Welk shows and all these things. They were like the first dancers to like show their bare legs on TV. And, you know, they knew all like the Frank Sinatra people and everything. And they went back to Germany because they have like assisted suicide is like legal.
Yeah.
And they both talked to the people, got their contract together, met with the lawyers, and ended their life on the same day at 89.
Oh.
And so then a lot of comments are like, why would you do that? Like you could live like so much longer, whatever. And then, you know, a lot of people, it's a very controversial subject.
Were they sick? I mean, a lot of times when people do that, they have an illness that they're in pain of some kind.
It didn't say. It was just kind of like, I don't know. I think they maybe just were like, well, let's not go to 90, but we want to go together. We would never want to live without each other. So then they just did it.
All right.
I mean, it's like, I don't like, I think it's so weird. But anyway, this is crazy. This woman, 62. So she and her husband, she was a nurse, the husband was a pilot. They had all these kids. Then as she got older, they, you know, would have to do like in vitro, whatever, but she was still giving birth. And then she had her last kid like at 62. So if the egg was not hers, but she was healthy enough to give birth. So she still had some embryos.
Okay.
She went behind her husband's back and signed his consent and put the embryos in another woman or two different women, I think. Two different women. And then he was like furious and said I did not want to have a 14th and a 15th kid. I didn't even want the 13th. Like, this is crazy. She lives in New York, 62. So then they realized that there was fraud. So now she doesn't even have the kids and she's trying to get them back and they're with the foster parents. And I'm like, who at like 65 is trying to have more kids? Like this is so creepy. This is like,
yeah.
What, remember the other girl, the Octomom?
Yeah.
But she had them all at once.
And the kids turned out to be kind of normal.
Yeah, they're all fine.
Yeah.
They're like 16 now.
I know.
And she, God, are they 16?
Close to it. 14,
yeah, and then
15,
she
something like that.
raised them all. I mean, she carried them all. But people need to like slow down like with this fucking weird thing. Now, this was sad. Kathy Hilton and Sutton Strack, while they were at Bravocon, both of their homes were broken into.
Here in Los Angeles?
Yes.
Oh, no.
So Sutton's was in the daytime.
Okay.
And the dog walker came back from walking the dog and saw that a window was broken and called the police. And apparently like all of her handbags and jewelry, and she had a lot of nice things, was taken. But her house is very publicly seen on the show.
Yeah.
Remember that how Kris Jenner in the beginning, they'd show that house and then people realized that wasn't the house?
Yeah.
I mean, they really kind of need to do that for these girls, I think. But I mean, you can find anyone's address now, unfortunately. And she's not in a gated community or anything like that. So, and even Dorit said, she lives on a main road. And it is. It's a little bit of busy street. I've been there, but very nice house. So that's really sad. And then Kathy Hilton was gone. And Rick Hilton called the police at 10 at night because there were intruders in the house.
Oh.
And then they left. So I don't know if they got anything, but like terrifying because these people knew that they were at the Bravocon.
Really? I don't feel like people who are burglarizing homes are up on the Bravocon schedule. But maybe
that's how the bling ring got started.
Yeah, I remember that.
Is they would follow like Paris and everybody, and they would be posting in real time, tweeting in real time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to this event, and then they like live.
They do it to a lot of athletes when they're in like the World Series and the Super Bowl or something.
Yeah.
They know they're not home, and then their family will be there. They're all watching them in the World Series, and they do that too. I've heard.
Wow.
Yeah.
We are back with our next guest of the show. His name is Chris
Tom.
Franjola. Oh, Tom Turkey?
Tom, yeah.
Tom the Turkey. Getting all ready for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Chris, you are killing it in this outfit.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah. I would like to tell everybody that I invest in my Juicy Scoop appearances.
Oh my God, you really do.
$25 on Amazon. So I was excited to bring it over and discuss Thanksgiving with you.
Yes. Well, what are you going to make appearance as the turkey during your Thanksgiving feast?
I thought about it, but we go over to my wife's family's house, and I don't think they would get the joke at all. I think they would think that, oh, it's time to put him in a home or something. I don't think they would get it. So I did think about it, but yeah. So it's just for this.
But your daughter loves it.
She loves it. Yeah, she's been wearing it around the house. And it's kind of fun. So we're all having fun. Everyone's having fun.
Wait, when you're getting dressed, you told me, and I like this one, that your daughter, there's a billboard.
It's a billboard throughout Los Angeles about a woman who has insurance, sells insurance.
And I knew exactly who you meant. It's called Adriana's Insurance.
Adriana's Insurance.
And she's pretty, first of all, I think she's Persian.
Yeah.
But people always would ask me back in the day if I had any Persian in me or whatever. So I think she's very attractive and clearly very successful.
Yeah.
So if I myself can't be on buses and stuff, at least I look like a lady that is on one.
Yeah. So every time we pass it, my daughter goes, "Look, Heather McDonald's billboard." And I'm always, at one point, I thought you really did have I was like, maybe she does have a billboard. And then she pointed it out. I'm like, that's not Heather. Anyway, I wanted you to know that.
So, okay. So do you bring a dish or anything?
We do an apple pie that we bring. We're kind of famous for it, so we make a whole day out of it.
What kind of apples? Since we spoke about apple, what kind of apples do you buy?
Fuji's, I don't know. I don't know what apples. Your green ones, I think.
Oh, you do the green.
Yeah,
so it's a little
green.
soury, but
and
good.
we do like a little machine that we have that takes all the skin off the apple.
Oh.
That's the key. Got to make sure all the skin's off the apple, because if you bite into any skin while you're eating apple pie, it ruins the apple pie. There's a whole process to it. I'm like
do you
an
do
assistant.
the crust from scratch, or you buy the pre-crust?
All scratch. I don't do anything.
She knows how to do it, your wife?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you do any nuts or crumble or anything with it?
No, like a what do they call it? A lattice, the top.
Oh, how you take the
Yeah. We do that.
That is impressive.
I know. Thank you. Where are you heading for Thanksgiving?
Here.
Oh, you're staying?
We're having Thanksgiving. We're hosting it this year.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, people are coming over?
Yeah, I've always have people.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for
But at this house.
And this will be the first time at this house.
Okay, yeah.
And, I don't know. I hope it goes well.
Do you want me to lend my costume to Peter? Yeah, that'll be fun. So you got to do all the cooking and everything?
We'll see.
Yeah.
I wanted to get the sides brought in.
Yeah.
He does not.
Right.
And we just haven't talked about it since.
Do you have any like Thanksgiving? Do you watch the Macy's Day Parade? Have you read anything about that? All the people who are going to be on it, all the new floats or anything?
Oh, why? What's exciting
Nothing.
news?
Just exciting. There's a couple of new floats.
We'll probably I told people, I hate that it gets dark so early. So I like having more like an afternoon.
Martha Stewart just said 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is the time you need to be eating dinner. You need to be sitting down eating dinner at 2 o'clock on Thanksgiving. That's what Martha Stewart just said.
Well, okay, I think too slightly a little early.
Okay.
But I like the idea of telling everyone to get there by 1.
Okay.
Because that means they'll get there by 2.
Yeah.
So I think we're 12, 1, whatever. I'd like to. We do this Thanksgiving circle to say what we're thankful for.
Yeah.
And
what are you thankful for this year? If you had to pick one
God.
thing.
I'm thankful for living here.
Oh, it's nice.
I love
As you should be.
I love my new neighborhood, and thankful that all the kids are doing great, and my nieces and nephews and cousins, and that's probably what I'll say. It's just I'm happy that everybody's thriving. I'll tell you what I'm not happy about.
Oh yeah, that's probably more fun.
It was something that I somewhat predicted last week.
Okay.
When I talked about Bravocon, and I said, well, I don't know that I'll actually be going to the convention, which I did not. I go, but it's difficult. And I said, please, audience, please, juice scoopers that are going to Bravocon, give the girls and the guys and the Bravo celebrities a little bit of grace if you run into them and they're rushing off somewhere else.
Oh.
And, because they have set times where you pay to take photos with them.
Right.
They treat them like Disney characters. And then there's times where you might see them in an elevator, have them walking to, and just give them some grace.
Right.
Well, sure enough, I'm starting to watch all the stuff come out. And I saw one person criticize that a housewife was wearing Lululemons and a jean jacket in the lobby of her hotel.
Oh, is that bad?
I don't know. Why can't she it's her hotel. If she's not on stage or at the Bravocon, why can't she walk around and get a coffee? It's her hotel lobby. This is the fact that these people thought that you were supposed to be on literally every second of every day. There is no celebrity that is seen for 3 days where if you don't give them all access to yourself every second. So anyway, I'm at the MGM Grand where my show is. I am not part of Bravocon. I am not being whisked off in a golf cart. But I said, look, I'm going to do my best to say hi to everybody. I did get stopped by many people. I did my meet and greet, but throughout the 4 days, I saw people. Heather, we saw your show. Photo. No, your sunglasses ugly. I took a photo with everybody. So this gets brought to my attention that this person wants to share what a bitch I was.
Oh.
I'm not going to say her name.
No.
But she said, hold on. Oh, well, anyway, she mentioned, I'll summarize it, that she saw me at the MGM Grand and I was so rude to her in the elevator.
Oh, well, in the elevator.
When she said hi.
Yeah.
Now, I don't remember that at all. I never remember being in an elevator with a Juicy Scooper. I do remember people being like, hi, Heather. And sometimes when people don't ask for a photo, I think that there's been times where people don't ask for a photo and I've had a friend that's want a photo? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
So I don't go, let's get a photo unless they're asking. Sometimes I do, but so I think when they're just like, hey, Heather, I think that they aren't looking for more.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, she said, at least a hand wave or a smile would have been nice. I didn't stop to chat. I was exiting the elevator and she was getting on. And I said, hey, Heather. And she just totally ignored me.
Wow.
So there's a group of people coming off the elevator and I'm getting on.
Yeah.
And I somehow missed, hey, Heather. I have a joke in my act from 8 years ago where I thought the Starbucks person was calling me Heather, but they were saying hi there. So I don't know if I could have thought that this girl was saying hi there to someone behind me.
Yeah.
I'm not walking around expecting to be recognized. I had a very easy time walking around MGM Grand.
Right.
Lots of people didn't know who the fuck I was, whatever. It was fine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they asked, do you want security? I go, no, I just want it just for the night, just to go to the nightclub. That's all I want. I don't need it walking around to get coffee the day after, before. Like, I'm not that. Yeah. So anyway, I just wrote her back.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because it bothered me. Like, because and throughout the thing,
you're not going to say this during the thankful speech at the family,
but
right?
during this little post, some people said, I find this hard to believe. I met her, she's lovely. Other people I personally know, I saw their name in there being like, what are you talking about? Like,
yeah.
And then some were like, oh, I've heard she's a bitch and this and that, and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know what to say. So then I just said, hi, her name. I remember taking lots of pics with Juicy Scoopers throughout my 4 nights at MGM. My show was Friday. All day I was running around preparing. We were in and out of elevators all day. Mm-hmm. If you said hi in an elevator and I was running to my room, I still would have said hi back, and I never say no to a photo. So anyway, when do you want to meet up?
That's great. See, maybe she can come over for Thanksgiving.
I mean, I think that's what they want
for Thanksgiving.
And then probably they'd be like, I got invited to Heather's for Thanksgiving. And, after 6 hours, she was like, well, thanks for coming. And I'm like, really?
Right.
I thought we'd at least go to the 7th hour. Like,
yeah.
With some people, you just cannot win.
It is interesting. I'm one of the most famous turkeys in the world. Everybody knows
yes.
that. And I have to take a lot of pictures as well.
I'm sure you do.
They
don't care that you're going to be killed.
No, nobody. They just sit and eat me, and nobody seems to care. They, it's interesting that they never think that they might be annoying. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You ever think that people are like, oh, that guy was an asshole, that celebrity or whoever. Heather was a bitch. And I'm like, but maybe you were annoying. You know what I mean? A lot of times that's the case, drunk or whatever. You know what I mean?
And
I'm
also,
not saying this person. But.
Again, it wasn't my meet and greet that I was rude at.
Yeah.
It was not even the day of the show, and I'm getting in and out of an elevator of a whole different hotel. I'm not at the convention center.
Right.
I'm not getting paid by Bravocon. And this other girl I just saw told a long story of how she met one of the stars of the Valley and wanted to tag along to the next party. And the girl's like, well, why don't you stay here? And we're going to come back here anyway, because it's our hotel. Like,
yeah.
People that weren't staying at this hotel, they were all staying at the Four Seasons, kept going there, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, to try to see them.
Right.
And get their photos. So, like, they never even had a break to, like, be off at their hotel.
Right.
Without them saying they're rude. And then, so then this girl goes, I mean, how rude. I'm like, why would they want you to, like, get in the car with them? They just met you.
Yeah.
She was like, hey, we'll come back and see you guys. Like, she was being cool. And then the girl's like, and she was real drunk.
Ooh.
Why? You're not allowed to be drunk in Vegas?
Who?
No, this other girl from the Valley. But I'm like, you're not allowed to get drunk after you're working for 3 days making like $2?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's midnight in Vegas. I saw Heather and she was drunk. I would hope I'd be drunk midnight in Vegas. What the fuck are you doing at midnight in Vegas? Like, I just am like,
right.
I knew it would happen. I predicted it. That's why I said it last week. And just look up who was rude on TikTok. And all these people are saying, oh, this person was nice. And this person, was distracted or didn't look me in the eye. I'm like, my God.
Yeah. You want to, whatever.
So I know it's hard with you as a turkey.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for bringing that up again. Yeah.
Because I think that, there's been movements to get away from turkey on Thanksgiving. Yeah. But then by doing that, it really lowers your fame. Mm-hmm. So when you talk to other turkeys, what do you think? Do you think we stick with your bird? Do we switch to chicken? Do we go like a vegan thing?
I believe as a turkey that we should continue with turkey. It's put us on the map. We've become more famous than we've ever been. For many years, we were just walking around as just a big, ugly bird. And now everyone loves us with a little gravy. You were talking earlier about a woman who was stuffed with a poo-poo pee-pee cube up her ass. And as a guy who's been stuffed pretty much every year, I would like to say that I feel for that woman. And I hope that she gets the help she needs.
Now, that's another controversial thing that's happened over the years with turkeys.
Oh, yes.
My mom would make the most delicious stuffing and stuff it in the turkey.
Okay.
And then about 20 years ago,
Right.
there became another propaganda that media said you cannot put the stuffing in the turkey, saying that is not okay and that you'll get salmonella, whatever, poisoning.
Yeah.
But I never got salmonella, and the stuffing has never been as yummy as when my mom shoved it up you.
Yes, well.
So do you think it's okay can we go back to shoving the stuffing in the turkey?
Yes, I believe you can. I believe, salmonella, risk it all. I think you should risk it because it feels good.
It's like it's like breast implants. There was a time where they said silicone, then they said no, you need saline, and then they said actually silicone's fine.
Yeah,
go back to silicone. So. One more thing about the turkey.
My tits are real. I just want everyone to know that. I mean, I feel like this is an exclusive interview. Not a lot of people get me. I don't do a lot of talk shows. I'm like,
thanks for not
like
going,
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Thanks for not going to Nick Val first. I just want to say that.
I'm very private.
Another question.
Yeah.
Why is it that, it's so fun to cook a turkey, but we only do it at Thanksgiving? I'm always like, why don't I do this like 2 months from now and have real turkey again?
Yeah, that's true. You get turkey throughout the year, whether it be turkey burgers or sliced turkey, but you don't cook a turkey.
Nobody cooks a turkey themselves. Why
I encourage
is that?
more of it. I encourage turkey for not only Thanksgiving, I encourage it for Christmas as well.
I like it for
turkey.
Christmas.
Yeah. And many of the Valentine's Day, cook a turkey for your lover.
What?
And on and on.
What sides do you think really are staples and ones that have like tried to weasel their way into the table that you don't think should be there?
Well, I believe a lot of number one side, of course, is stuffing. I believe
yes.
Mashed potatoes would be right number two, and I don't know if you consider gravy a side or is that
we always need gravy.
Yeah, of course, you need gravy, and then you get the other ones where it's like the green bean salad with those French onion, the crispy onions on top.
My mom only did it the canned way. Not until I married Peter did I even know that green beans were actually non-canned, that you could get a real green bean at the store.
Yeah, I
thought they were only canned.
Libby's, or I believe was the brand, or Sure.
And I have to say, the mushy canned, kind of tasty.
Well, that's the same way with the cranberry sauce. I don't know if you do just canned ocean spray out of the can. There's a Costco cranberry that like comes in a tub. Okay. Also, there's a Williams-Sonoma very fancy cranberry. But it has the bits of cranberry
I like that.
I don't like that.
Okay. A lot of people don't. Yeah. They like a can sliced jelly with the ridges.
Yeah, you could see the can on it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do you where do you go with corn in this? How do you feel about corn?
I like it. I eat corn as a turkey. It's part of my diet.
I saw there's corn. A recipe also at Williams-Sonoma for a corn pudding casserole, which that sounds kind of yummy. That does sound
kind of good.
That sounds like better than just like some roasted corn on the side. Like you got to jazz it up. You got to have so much fucking butter.
Yeah.
On that day. Mm-hmm. Like everything has like sticks and sticks of butter. Yeah. Sweet potatoes or yams, and what's the difference? It's like alligator and
crocodile.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know the difference between one or the other.
Do you like a sweet potato yam?
I do.
Do you like it mashed or do you like it like in a dish?
Mashed, yeah. Mm-hmm.
My mom had a dish that was like apricots, pecans, and like goopity goop, and then like the canned yams.
Yeah,
and she's dead, and that is one recipe I would absolutely make again. I just don't know how to make it. Yeah. I know someone's gonna know. I know some juicy soup is gonna write me and give it to me. Well, as a turkey,
thank you
it's
for having
very
me.
hard to travel as a turkey, be a stand-up as a turkey. You have to bring your equipment.
Yeah.
The footwork is hard.
It is, yeah.
It's hard to do your meet and greets.
Yeah.
But where can they touch
your
feathers?
God. As a matter of fact, this is going to be on Thursday. I'll be in Albuquerque, New Mexico tonight. Albuquerque, New Mexico, Hyenas tonight. And then tomorrow night, I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Wait, hold on.
Thursday.
This Friday. Okay, right. So this Friday, which is 21.
Yes.
Okay, November 21, you're where?
Unit B in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Okay.
Thursday, I'm at
The 20th.
Albuquerque Hyenas in Albuquerque.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I have the Vermont Comedy Club in December 4th, the Vermont Comedy Club, and Off Cabot Comedy Club in Beverly, Massachusetts. The 5th and 6th, like December 5th and 6th. Franjola.fun has everything.
I love it.
And then New Year's Eve, I'm at the La Jolla Comedy Store in La Jolla, California.
Perfect New Year's Eve.
Perfect, yeah.
Love you, Chris. You're always such a delight.
Thank you for having me. Gobble.
At Chris Franjola.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Have a great time with your family and friends. And,
ChrisFranjola.fun, cover to cover. Check out his Patreon. Everything for me is at heathermcdonald.net. And
Instagram. I got a lot of Instagram followers.
Oh, good.
I
always follow him on Instagram. He's so funny and you post all the time. That's just at Chris Franjola. And I have my streamer from this week from Bravocon, and you will still have until the end of Friday to watch it. If you have not seen it, a lot of people are buying it this week and enjoying it. You just go to heathermcdonald.net and you click on the tour and it's there and you can stream it and watch it for the next 48, 50 hours.
Did you have those impressionist girls on with you?
Yes, I had Andrea Lopez doing Teresa, and I have Anna Roisman as Bethany Frankel. They were great. Yeah, they were so funny. And they were so sweet. And then, of course, I had Brandy and Julie doing all the Housewife Hot Topics.
Fun.
It was great. Thank you. Love you. Bye.